Moses' disobedience. Moses makes a mistake. When the people of Israel came to the wilderness and camped at Kadesh, disobedience caused Moses not to lead the people of Israel into the land that God promised to give them. Disobedience will change the plans God has for you. Numbers chapter 20. There was no water where they camped. So the people gathered around Moses and Aaron and complained. It would have been better if we had died in front of the Lord's tent along with the other Israelites. Why have you brought us out into this wilderness just so that we can die here with our animals? Why did you bring us out of Egypt into this miserable place where nothing will grow? There's no grain, no figs, no grapes, no pomegranates. There is not even any water to drink. God used Moses to lead these people to the best place possible on earth they could live, and they complained. They couldn't stop looking back. They said, "Why did you bring us out of Egypt into this miserable place where nothing will grow?" They refused to trust God. Their eyes were on their circumstances. As long as we are looking back, how can we go forward? Moses and Aaron turned away from the people and went to the entrance of the tabernacle, where they fell face down on the ground. Then the glorious presence of the Lord appeared to them. The Lord said to Moses, "Take your staff. Then you and your brother Aaron gather the congregation. Right before their eyes, tell the rock to give up its water. In this way, you will give the congregation water from the rock for them and their animals to drink." Moses took his staff out of the tent in the Lord's presence, as he had been commanded. Then Moses and Aaron assembled the congregation in front of the rock and said to them, "Listen, you rebels, must we bring you water out of this rock for you?" Moses raised his hand and hit the rock twice with the staff. Water came pouring out, and all the people and their animals drank. Moses disobeyed the Lord by hitting the rock instead of speaking to the rock. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "You didn't trust me. You didn't show the Israelites how holy I am. So you will not bring this congregation into the land I am giving them." Moses allowed his anger against the Israelites to cause him to disobey God. It cost him a trip to the promised land. Don't allow anything to come between you and your God and what he tells you to do. The people blamed Moses and said, "If only we had died in the Lord's presence with our brothers. Why have you brought the congregation of the Lord's people into this wilderness to die?" We see in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, "Do not be deceived. Evil company corrupts good habits. If you listen to them, since you were brought back to life with Christ, focus on the things that are above, where Christ holds the honored position, the one next to God, the Father on the heavenly throne. Keep your minds on things above, not on worldly things. Moses allowed his mind to be taken off of the things of God. This is how Satan comes in and steals your blessings. We see in Isaiah 26, with perfect peace, you will protect those whose minds cannot be changed because they trust you. We must trust God and keep our minds stayed on Him. Jesus said, we must always pray and never give up. I'm Pastor Larry Cobb of the Redeeming Light Ministries. You have a blessed day.